Number 16,375. After going out, abide by the law and be a good person.
Yes. My name is Nanchi. I used to have a lot of scenery. Miss Nancher Group. Because of a wrong marriage. The group went bankrupt overnight. The most loved my father was wrong, and I was set up in jail. Two years.
Big Miss let South Dong go to the ground for peace.
Talk about it. You see, it's Mr. Huo. How dare he come?
I heard that Nancher went bankrupt because he reported it under his real name. This South Dong was forced to die by him.
Isn't that Miss Yi? How did Huo always bring her? Did they?
Well, always dead for big you were.
What are you doing here?
Of course, to pay tribute to my good father-in-law.
Father-in-law Huo Feng. Why do you still have the face to scream out? How did my dad die? You know better than anyone. He's not cold yet. You come here with this little three. Who are you going to be disgusting?
Nanchi, clean my mouth. Who is the third one? Blame your father. Too many bad things have been punished. What's the matter with Guanjing?
Please leave immediately.
"15 years.
You don't deserve to touch him.
The day has finally come.
Dad. You bastard.
Nanchi, you dare to hit me.
Hit you. How is a slap enough?
If you don't want this hand, I can help you waste."
What are you doing? You let go of my dad. Dad. Huo Feng, what did I do? I'm sorry you had to do this to me.
I married you to get back at your disgusting father. The only thing to blame is that you weren't born in Nanjia.
What do you mean?
Give me her leg and put her in jail. Nan Jinji, this is my last gift to you.
Don't.
Big Miss.
Let go of me.
Big Miss.
Dad, don't worry. I will find the man who set you up. The people who cross our Nancher group. Not one can run away.
Hey, where's the beggar? How did you get in?
Mrs. Lee.
Ma'am, why are you back? I shouldn't have come back. I mean, you've been sentenced for more than 2 years, which is less than 2 years. You're not supposed to be.
Don't worry, I didn't break out of prison.
Hey, wait a minute. How did you bring this thing back? This is too high.
This is my dad.
Neither can your father. This place to this rash people off. I can tell you this man. As long as he kills himself, he'll become a specter. He'll make trouble.
This is my home. What do I need to ask your permission?
Of course, that's not what I meant.
What do you mean? I'm not interested in knowing. But if you don't want to do it, you can leave now.
Look at what you said. My salary here, Mr. Huo sent it to me alone. Even if I were to be dismissed, it would have to be Mr. Huo. You don't have the qualification yet, do
Was
you?
President Hu Jing with girlfriend Yek Xin. Generous appearance at charity dinner. 2 with 10-finger buckle high-profile official announces love Hu Jing with girlfriend Yek Xin. Hu Jing and his girlfriend Yek Xin appeared at the charity dinner. It is wedding
reported that the
date
two fell in
has
love at
been
first sight.
set and will be completed before the end of the year.
He's getting married.
Yes, Mr. Huo and Miss Yi. 2 years together, of course, to get married. This house needs to be redecorated. Used to do the wedding room.
This house is my father. The dowry I was given. Why should we give them a wedding room?
But your name is not on this real estate certificate.
This is the wedding room my father gave us. I only wrote your name for this house. You're not allowed to say you don't have a home anymore. This is our home. Huo Feng, it's not enough for you to swallow the whole Nansher. Even the only thing my father left me is to be taken away.
You are now. It's not a big miss from the south. The surname here is Huo, not Nan. I advise you, while it's still dark, quickly find a place to stay so as not to live in the streets waiting to become beggar.
This is what my dad left me. I will never give it to anyone. Where is Huo Feng? I want to see him.
Mr. Falk, when will I have time to see you? He's been picking out a wedding dress with his fiancée. Hey, you're not leaving yet, are you? You don't understand people, do you? Pain. My hand.
Where is he?
Sir, he's talking business at the Mingxi Club today. I'm going to make a phone call.
Don't have.
Hey, this is too dirty. I'll wipe it.
I'll put my dad's photo here first. If I come back and find something wrong. You also know that. I'm a prison man who fears nothing.
Let it go. Don't worry. I won't touch it. I won't touch it once. Ha.
What total? Tell security to get me out of here. I told you, Mr. Hua, he doesn't see anyone. Let's go or I'll be rude to you.
Huo Feng, why don't you dare to see me? Are you guilty or afraid?
Hey, I say you again. Believe it or not, I'll send you to the police station.
Don't hit.
Don't go fast. I'm so angry.
Huo Feng, I won't give up. You give me waiting.
I hear there's a big man in the peony hall tonight. I know that, mister. The richest man in Jiangqing. I heard that he is a man. Not only do rich people also grow handsome. How much you can earn tonight depends on the gold owner. You can perform well later.
Peony Hall.
Are you new here today? Just today, Lulu has a stomachache. Go to the dressing room and put on your makeup. Give the top time, can't wait for someone. Now the club conditions are getting worse and worse. Anyone can come in. Yes, even tumors can cling to the rich and powerful.
Mr. Hua, I just heard. A woman came to you, but you returned. Who is gossip? Who does Mr. Wang think it is? I'm just curious to ask. Since Mr. Wang is so curious, why don't you go out and see this for yourself? This card is too bad to play, Mr. Wang. Didn't you say there's been a new batch of dancers recently? We all waited so long. Don't let us all feast our eyes, just go. I'll go and shout. Ha ha ha. Mr. Hua, Vice President Jiang. These dancers are all soft and thin. Women like water, ha 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 ha. Music. The feeling of this lead dance is quite good. I just don't know what it looks like under the mask. Vice President Jiang likes it. It's not easy. When the jump is over, arrange it for Vice President Jiang. Ensure that Vice President Jiang is satisfied today. Ha 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 ha. Your vision is getting worse. A tumor can get into your eyes.
Ah. Ah.
Tumor. Well, will always leave the dance so well. How could it be a tumor? What are you dancing? Don't show some real skills to show Mr. Huo.
Yes.
What's the matter? Who's messing with you again? Huo, if you think they can't dance well, then I'll tell them to go. Change the next batch to ensure your satisfaction. She left the rest for me to go out. What are you doing when you know this girl? Walk, walk, walk.
No need.
This is not before. The big miss of the former South home. Huo, your ex-wife?
Ex-wife. What kind of ex-wife is she? Not divorced yet? Sorry, someone doesn't want to see me, so I can only blend in this way. It doesn't matter. Everyone can stay and play. I'm here to cheer you up.
Ah, this. Do you know where this is? Who are you showing it to here?
Everyone didn't have a good time just now.
But I didn't look. Well, always me, I'm blind, I can't see. Nanchi, you don't want your other leg, do you?
Do you think I'm still afraid of you today? Loosen. Aren't you going to marry Yek Xian? I'm here to help you. You see clearly. Yes, I want to divorce you. I dumped you. So many years. Except for this ring. And you never gave me any gifts. Now I give it back to you. Alas, since we are going to divorce, it's no use keeping it. Why don't you ruin what you think?
Miss Nam, what are you doing? You have something to say. You don't do it. Mr. Huo, you are quick to avoid it. It's broken. Isn't this a diamond? Why?
It seems that this diamond is of average quality, Huo Zheng. What else is true of you?
Have you seen enough? I've seen enough. Let's go. Let's go. It seems that my punishment for you in the past 2 years, it's still too light. Since you're dying, then I will fulfill you.
Not as good. You just kill me.
It's too cheap for you. Your life, it's only worth a few dollars. Don't you like to take it off? I'll satisfy you. Let you take off enough. What to hide? Look at me.
I think you are disgusting.
Disgusting. You begged me before when you want it.
You didn't deserve to mention the past. My dad used to treat you like a son. Even ready to give you Nancher to take over. And you, what did you do? You forced him to die. You are a self-eyed wolf. For 2 years, I couldn't figure it out. Why would you do it if you let me die today? Just let me die to understand.
You don't deserve to know. You just need to know what you've endured. All this is your Nan's retribution.
Go on, why not go on? All my wounds are due to you. Mr. Hua, that's how you like it. Appreciate your own masterpiece?
You're really debiliting. Get out of here.
As long as you bookmark the divorce papers, I promise. I won't let my disgusting face appear in front of you again.
Nanchi, you're really out of prison. You did.
What do you say?
You shameless woman.
That's not as good as you, Miss Yi. In order to get involved in my marriage, in the name of cooperation, climb into my husband's bed 3 times. You really think I don't know?
You.
Congratulations, you have become a full member. At best, he's a piece of garbage with me. Miss Yi, thank you very much. Help me pick up this garbage.
You.
Get out of the way. Huo we get Dad's house back. Before it officially began. Yes, I want to divorce you. I dumped you. As long as you bookmark the divorce settlement, I promise. I won't let this disgusting face of mine appear in front of you.
This is the house she wanted in her divorce papers.
Huo
Yes, this house. In her mother's name, and later after her mother's death, Nan Jinji transferred the ownership of the house to her. It may have some special meaning. She tossed such a thing, in the end. Just to keep this house is really a fight. A good abacus. Something left behind. Why leave her as a thought? Ruin it all so you won't remember.
This is crazy. How could I have thought of this man?
What always said. Give her a whip and go out. $10,000. 40,000 and 5 million. It's my turn. Get out.
What is hell Huo? Thanks to you. I've seen it before.
Xiao Shi. Dad never did those things. Nan has a mole. Be sure to find the mole. Revenge for Dad.
Dad. Don't. Don't kill my dad. Don't.
Xiao Shi. Dad didn't do those things. There's a mole. Be sure to find the mole. Revenge for Dad.
Uncle Joe was one of the founders of NANS. He had the most dealings with Huo. Either he's the mole. Either. At least he knows something.
All quick points, all move away. And this.
Stop, who told you to move my things?
Who are you and your family? Can you prove it?
Miss South.
What the hell is going on here?
Mr. Huo is selling this house. I can't stop everything from emptying.
He's going to sell the house.
Yeah.
This house is only a few thousand square meters in market value. Throw it in front of the Huozheng. He didn't even pick it up. Also, this is clearly disgusting me.
Is it useless for you to say to me?
Don't move. I told you not to move.
Miss South. I'm representing Mr. Huo. Mr. Falk has entrusted me with full authority for the handover of the property. You have been involved in the appropriation of other people's property. If you say you influence our work, I will sue you directly on behalf of Mr.
Property of others.
Miss Nan, look, this house is going to be sold. A picture of your father. You take good.
Dad, I'm sorry. I have to wronged you for a while.
Then I'll go first. Miss Nan, take your time too.
Stop.
Is there anything else?
Didn't call you. Tell Huozheng since he's gonna kill. Then don't blame me.
What are you going to do?
Hello, Jiangqing Entertainment. I want to break the news of the horse group black material. There is video, there is truth.
Hey, look, he's wishing out there. Mr. Huo heard that you and your ex-wife have not divorced yet and are married to Yi. Is it true?
You're so hogging your ex-wife's property, forcing her to go to the clubhouse and dance and laugh for a living?
What total?
Guys, these are false rumors.
Mr. Huo, did you occupy your ex-wife's house? Please respond positively.
Please respond positively to the blast.
This woman and I are getting married. It seems that I am still too kind to her. If I had known, I should have killed her in prison.
Whoops, what's up?
See for yourself.
Who made my baby angry again?
Jang Ru 2 years ago. I've already helped you, but you haven't let me sit on it yet. Look at Mrs. Huo's position for yourself. What did that woman do?
I thought how big a deal. Didn't she just take Mrs. Huo's place? A down-and-out rich daughter. What can I compare with you? Relax, I'll do it. Mr. Huo now has one-sided public opinion on the internet. Say let you return Miss Nam's prenuptial property. Also talk about what? Said you are a phoenix male superior marital derailment. United Small 3 drive away the original match. The most important thing is public opinion now. It's already affected HOD's stock price. This board's accountability call is one after another. Where is she now? The people we sent out said that after the revelation, Miss Nam went straight to Joe's group. Joe's Joe Total. One of the founders of the South Group. She went to him. It should be to investigate the events of the year. She's too naive now. At this point, Kai Minjiwen can't go to Joe's before he can protect himself. Yes.
I'll see Uncle Joe, say a few words, and then I'll leave.
I'm sorry, Miss Nan. Jiao Dong is in a meeting. Please don't embarrass me.
Can't we make an appointment?
Joe's schedule is full. There is really no time. Watch and don't let irrelevant people into the group. Yes, yes. Let's go.
Huo always asks you to respect yourself.
Nanchi, do you think that with your point, a painless means of underhand, how much can it affect me?
Is it still not very influential to Mr. Huo? Let you come to me in person.
Looking for you, you are really overreaching.
You give it back to me.
Well, thanks to your father. I've been tired of this clumsy technique since I was a teenager. Where's the Kaiminjiwan? He'll be right there. Oh, I don't know if Mr. Huo is coming. You have lost your welcome. Please.
Uncle Joe, I've been waiting for you all day. Uncle Joe.
Stop it. Why are you standing there?
Uncle Joe, when you and my dad founded Nanshire, how many storms have you experienced? My dad said, you're not just his partner, you're his family and friends.
Mr. Falk, please come in.
You know his character. He can't possibly. There is no need to go for personal gain. I just want to know the truth of that year. What the hell is going on? Is it really hard, Uncle Joe?
Hey. It's so noisy. It's so noisy. Why are you driving her away? Let her in. I said let her in, ha ha ha. Why are you still standing there? Let her in.
Trouble with Uncle Joe.
You. Mr. Huo, please come in. Please. Xiao Zhang goes. Make tea for Mr. Huo. I can't afford to offend one of these two great gods. We'll see what happens later. Ah, to make the best pu'er. Go, go, go. It's a new intern in Xiaodong. I don't know anything, so I have to tell you two more words. Xiaodong is really kind. So much for an intern. It seems to be kind to the daughter of an old friend. It should also be reasonable. Misunderstanding this is all a misunderstanding, Mr. Huo. I am now in his position to seek his government. It has nothing to do with Nanjia.
Uncle Joe.
No, 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 don't you call me that now. It has nothing to do with your Nanjia family. I really can't bear your uncle.
Okay, Xiao Dong. I won't embarrass you either. All you have to do is give me the recording. I'll leave now and never pester.
What recording? Xiao Dong is a wise man should not. For an old case that has been firmly fixed. Get in trouble. What recording? What are you talking about? Where is the recording?
You must have said it when my father was alive. This is your habit of 10 years.
Did I go out without turning over the yellow calendar? How did you meet these two Buddhas? This is not to play dead me. Didn't Mr. Xiao Dong would tell you? What are you soaking in with the best pu'er tea? I have to do everything myself, isn't that it? Ha ha ha, Mr. Huo. Please wait here for a while. I'll make tea for you myself.
Joe, Bob, Joe, wait.
Oh, let go.
Huizheng, what the hell are you gonna do?
This sentence should I ask you. Why did you come to Kaiminjiwan?
This has nothing to do with you.
Is it? Take a good look.
You're buying shares in Joe's 51%.
So, whatever you want from him. You get nothing without my permission.
You to deal with me. Is really under the blood. But I believe. Not everyone is like you. You can sell everything for profit.
All you have to do is get out of this door and that villa. You'll never get it back.
Huizheng, you're not disgusted with me. All the past? So what are you doing keeping that villa? Disgusting yourself?
I hate you, so. I destroy everything you care about.
What do you want me to do? Just give me back the villa.
Beg me.
What did you say?
Beg me. Maybe I'll consider letting you in.
Please. If I ask you to be useful, my father won't have no bones. What are you doing? You let go of my dad. Let go, don't.
It seems that you have learned a lot in the past 2 years.
Thanks to you sending me to prison. Let me want to understand a lot of things. You calculated that I would let my family die. Black and blue all over. It's not lost. How deep is your plan? But lost, and I love you. So I won't love you anymore.
You tell me again.
Aren't you going to marry the Yev family? As long as you sign the divorce papers, give me back that villa. I promise. I will never appear in front of you again.
That's how you want me to marry the family.
I can't wait. Why Mr. Huo has been reluctant to mention divorce? Can't you fall in love with me? Missy Dick can't satisfy you. You want to eat grass.
Love you and you deserve it.
Is that I don't deserve? After all, Mr. Huo's love. I'm still disgusting.
I haven't seen your mouth for 2 years. It's getting worse.
Less than your means to mention. What are you doing?
Today I'd like to see how hard your mouth is.
Huisheng, you're crazy. Let go. What are you doing? Let go of me. Ah. Ah.
You really want to kill me.
Yes. That's what I wanted to do. But until the truth is investigated, I won't kill you. This is all you make me.
Miss Nam, what are you doing with the ashtray?
You like to give it to you.
Not this. Broken. What total? Are you okay? Why are you bleeding so much? Call an ambulance. Are you still not busy with the news? But you can't hurt.
I won't love you again. You can't fall in love with me, can you? After all, Mr. Huo's love. I'm still disgusting.
Kaiminjiwen, Chiao Dong. Just now, he suddenly said that he had something to do and left first. I think he looked guilty. It doesn't seem right. There may be something wrong with the minutes of the meeting that Miss Nan said. Should we investigate? Go and tell Yang Mingyuan about the equity transfer. You can go to the contract. It's Mr. Huo. You really want to kill me.
I actually almost killed him. Dad's photo is still inside.
Don't move.
I have something still inside.
What? It's full of Mr. Huo's stuff. Get out of here. What are you looking at? If it weren't for you, you're a woman. I already called the police. Get out.
Uncle Joe.
Who are you calling?
I'm sorry, I mistook you for someone else.
Okay. Mr. Huo just called Kai Minjiwen. Said it was willing to transfer Zhou's full power to sell at a low price, but the condition is to pay as soon as possible within a month. He is anxious for money. It can be said that it is very anxious, and he also wants us to fight in 2 strokes of foreign. Before Miss Nan got out of prison, I haven't seen anything from him either. Now as soon as Miss Nan comes out, how did he? Mr. Hua, is your injury all right? It's okay. Has she been here all these days? Yeah, Kai Minjiwen mentioned it to me this morning. But I didn't report to you when you were in a meeting. She's as stubborn as her father. Nanchi. To tell you the truth, Qiaodong has already left. It's no use guarding you here.
As long as this place is Zhou, he will come.
You this girl. Why is it so axial? Mr. Hua, that's Miss Ye's car.
Even if he comes, you won't see him. Nanchi meet again.
What did you mean just now?
If Kaya Minjuan really wants Ajing to buy his shares, it's impossible for you to see. Move your brain. Even if you wait here until you die, you won't see him.
These meals are for you from our big lady. It's packed from a fancy restaurant.
2 years in prison, it's time to eat something good. You're welcome. How to eat. I used to eat delicacies. Can't eat dog food.
What are you doing? Let go of me.
Nanchi, you also have today. I think you were the big miss of the South family. Make a show at the party when sought after by tens of thousands of people. Have you ever thought that you will have such a day?
What total? This Miss Yi usually looks gentle and kind. I didn't expect such wolf poison behind my back to put a dead hand on Miss Nan. Nanchi. You just brought it all on yourself.
Let me go. Is it not to eat? Since Missy has been brought to her lips. I eat. There are also.
Don't eat.
What? Is Missy too hungry? Why do you start to rob food with dogs?
Nanchi, I think you're crazy. No wonder even that kind of video is posted online. It's really not too bad.
Don't be cruel when you are like this. Go ahead, check.
Tell me, how much does it cost to divorce Aji?
So that's why you came to me. But Missy is asking for help. It is necessary to have an attitude of asking for help. I don't like what you just did.
Nanchi, don't toast. Don't eat, punish, drink, be frank. How much does it cost to divorce?
I'm afraid you can't give me what I want. The person who refuses to divorce now is not me, but Huo Feng.
Is it not a broken house? I can arrange a better place for you.
No need.
You think I only wait for you. Is this the way to divorce Jing? I want to be Mrs. Hua. It is not necessary for Jing to divorce. Widowed can also. What are you laughing?
Huo Feng looking for so many years of white moonlight. You're the kind of guy.
How does Nanchi know this? She knows this white moonlight. I'm a fake. No, it's impossible.
Where the hell are you?
You're just relying on your old Huo Feng. Only then did they have a seat in the circle of celebrities in Jiangcheng. To put it bluntly, I call you Miss Yijiada, which is a favor to you.
You shut up.
How to poke your pain. When it comes to old love with Huo Feng, look at you like this. Huo Feng really sure we're not barking up the wrong tree.
I told you to shut up. Why is this woman biting people everywhere like a mad dog now? Fool is not quick to chase.
It's Miss Big.
Take her and pull her tongue out.
Follow-up is. Where to run?
You're also taking money to do things. There's no need to work hard. Believe it or not, if something happened to me today, Yek Xian will definitely put all the blame on you. Let you go to jail for the crime.
What are you still doing? Who will catch her first? I gave him 200,000.
200,000. Nanchi, what are you doing here?
Are you all right?
Be careful. Lu Lingfeng, you're not going abroad. Did you participate in the competition? How is this abandoned?
All the matches in my eyes. Not as important as her.
Is a woman who's been in prison worth it?
It's not up to you whether it's worth it or not. I have made a clear note of today's account. I'll talk to you later when I'm free. Let's go home.
Stop.
Zhang.
Lu Xiao. Where are you taking my ex-wife?
What do you want to do?
You haven't answered my question.
Hua always said it was your ex-wife. What does that have to do with you? You're nothing. And where am I going with my fiancé? Do you need to report it to your ex-husband?
Fiancé. Nanchi, is this why you have to divorce? It turned out to be climbing the Lu family.
Lu Lingfeng, I think you're crazy. A woman who's been divorced and in prison and owes a huge debt. You're marrying her.
Can't wait.
Your mother, Mrs. Lu, wouldn't think so.
Our family affairs of the Lu family still don't bother you, Hua always worry about. Later, when Nanchi and I got married, please send a bundle to Mr. Hua. Remember to drink the wedding banquet. Oh, by the way, Mr. Hua just accidentally crashed your car. When I marry Nanchi later, you won't have to follow the ceremony as part of the money. See you later.
Zhang will let them go.
Why are you here?
I'm here to persuade Nanchi. Want her to come forward to clarify the news. Who knew she had a grudge against me? Bite me like a mad dog. I didn't hold back for a moment, only to find someone to teach her a lesson. Zheng, you're not mad, are you? I don't think she's hurt.
What if you get hurt? It's just a lesson to a lowly woman who offended you. You're my fiancé. You have the right.
Zheng, I knew you wouldn't blame me. That crazy woman bit my hand. It hurts.
Let's go. I'll take you to the hospital. Nanchi. Do you think that? Can Luling Feng protect you?
How did you come back? It's not worth it to abandon the race for me.
I'm not just here for you. Also for myself.
What do you mean?
This is my prize for the contest. You were the one who encouraged me to race. When our family's accounts were frozen, secretly call me the first money to refit the race car. Nanchi, I have today because of you.
So can you have today? It's all your own efforts.
Nanchi, we have a relationship. Do you need to be so polite? In fact, I have been abroad for so many years. I'm also investigating what happened to my uncle. Nanchi, I have good news for you.
What a coincidence. I have something good to tell you. Zheng proposed to me. Happy for me? I'm getting married. Why don't you talk, silly? Lulingfeng, you were going to train abroad, why didn't you tell me? When will you be back?
I'm sorry. Forgive me for leaving before your wedding. I can't watch you marry someone else. So the opportunity for 2 years of close training abroad is the best choice for me.
Don't. Don't, Huosheng, you don't come. My father was wronged.
I know. It's okay. Don't be afraid. Get some sleep. Other things. Just leave it to me.
Boss, here's what you need.
Thanks.
Then I'll go first. We'll be at your call.
Huajing.
Xing, what are you thinking?
When you have our flesh and blood in your belly. You say it's earned by Hua, plus your identity as a fake white moonlight. You'll be able to secure Mrs. Hua's position.
Xing, did you hear me?
And where am I going with my fiancé? Do you need to report it to your ex-husband? Later, when Nanshi and I got married, please send a bundle to Mr. Hua. Remember to drink the wedding banquet.
Nanchi, what qualifications do you have? Start a new life with another man. If I had known that, I should have put you in prison for life.
As long as you become a veritable Mrs. Hua, no one will ever laugh at my origins again. Zhang. What is it?
What total?
What a bump.
What's the matter?
Luling Feng did bring Miss Nam home, but as you might expect, it's not the Lu family, it's his own villa outside.
The Lu family has long since given him no living expenses. What money did he take to buy the villa?
He still has the guts to bring it back to the Lu family. You go do something for me.
Yes.
I'm going out to buy something. You remember to eat breakfast. I do not waste. Although the leg injury is not serious, you should not walk around. Keep it well. The card has no password and can be brushed casually from today on. Master Ben raised you.
Where have you been? Here we come. Lu.
I am a son of Ling Feng. In the future, he will inherit the Lu family. I will never allow a woman who has been in prison enter the door of my Lu family.
Auntie Lu, I think you misunderstood. Fengling and I are friends.
Friend. He will give you the bank card and let you wear his clothes so close and let you sleep in the same bed with him?
We don't have.
No, you think I'm blind.
I think you really are.
That's enough.
This is.
Here's $500,000.
What do you mean?
Do this, miss. Don't they all need money? Miss South, what is your price? This $500,000. Enough of you last night. Accompany my son. The cost of sleeping for one night.
That's what you think of me.
You really think you're high up? Is the big miss of the South family sought after by everyone? One just got out of prison. All women. Give you this $500,000. Already flattering you.
Mom, what are you doing here?
Miss Nan is not leaving yet. How to give less money. You a second marriage. Women who have been in prison. This is hard to say. It's a pair of broken shoes that others don't want.
Mom, you're crazy. What do you say?
Am I wrong? There are things that have no mother. I have no self-knowledge at all. I really don't know. What did Nan Jinji teach you when he was alive? You shameless thing.
Mom, are you all right?
Auntie Lu, I respect you as an elder. Honorably call you auntie. But you have no right to humiliate me. I should not humiliate my parents. I'll take this slap as a return to Feng Ling. I took in my favor last night. Don't worry, I will go. I won't haunt you, Lucia.
I hope so.
Xiaoxi.
Luling Fang, you give me stop. If you walk out that door today, I'll let you put all your years of hard work to build the motorcade completely dissolved. You'll never touch a race car.
I built the motorcade. It has nothing to do with the Lu family. I'm afraid you don't have the skills.
Then I'll declare you dead. From then on, you are no longer the Lu family.
Whatever you want.
You give me back. Feng Ling, don't blame Mom. Mom can't help it. Mom trusts you by yourself. Also can protect your loved ones. What total? This is not good, Xiaoxi. I grew up to see. Why don't I go and persuade her? Just let her go. There's no need.
Mrs. Liu didn't really think. Let's just let it go.
Mr. Hua, that's not what I meant. I'll just do it.
Hey, Tang Xiao Nanxi's gone. Send someone to look for it immediately. Call me when you find it.
Sorry, Feng Ling. You have a brighter future and I. It's just a woman with a broken family and a criminal record. You shouldn't be dragged down by me.
Why is she dressed like this?
What happened to Sheng?
Oh, nothing. Don't you want to try on the wedding dress? I'll go in with you.
Miss Yi, these two models are according to your requirements. Do you think you are satisfied with the revision? Let me see. Sheng, what do you think?
Not bad.
Yes, these are all valuable handmade, custom-made models. Only Miss Yi can be worthy of your temperament. Why don't you try it first, Miss Yi? Sheng, I'll try it first.
Uh-huh.
Zhang, does this look good?
It looks good. You look good in everything.
You coaxed me again.
No, I mean what I said.
You see, you can't catch rape in bed without shoes on. People have been driven out. Does Jin look good?
Not bad. But I feel something is missing.
What is missing? God, when did you get ready?
You liked it at the last auction. I found someone to buy it.
What a surprise. I love it.
I'll bring it for you. I married you to get back at your disgusting father.
Wishing this turns out to be the way you really love someone.
It's so beautiful, Miss Yi. Mr. Huo is so kind to you. Wait until Miss Ye's wedding. I don't know how many people are going to envy them. Xing, what are you looking?
Oh, nothing.
Aw, Xing, thank you. I like the necklace very much.
You like it.
But I'm with you. Not for these things. Dad called me again this morning to lose his temper. It's about Noni making a scene at a nightclub. Being on the news made him lose face. And it's all being passed on in the circle. Say you never wanted to marry me. Zhang, you don't have feelings for Noni, do you? The South family hurt uncle and aunt so badly. Every time I think of me.
I have no feelings for her. There's never been any emotion except hate.
Zhang. I shouldn't have brought up this sad thing. It's all my fault.
It's okay. It's not your fault. I will complete the divorce formalities with her as soon as possible, and your wedding will be on schedule. I believe in you.
Stomach trouble again.
What to eat? Do you deserve this food? Either you're hungry or you're eating this stuff. Who let you mess with the wrong people? Take it, you.
Xiao Shi. You must be strong to live. Only to live. To help my father clear. Take back everything that belongs to our South house.
My bracelet.
Are you alright?
It's okay.
I'm really sorry. This dress is too much of a hindrance. I didn't see anyone.
You sent an ad for Joe's real estate.
Yeah, why?
Before Joe's was officially acquired. I have to see Kaya Minjiwen. Can't continue to delay. Do you still hire people?
Then even if this acquisition cooperation is successfully concluded, send it to Mr. Hua at once. If Qiao Dong has any other requirements, he can be exploited. No. There is no reason to go back on our word after signing this contract. As long as Mr. Hua can make the payment before the end of the month, I am very grateful to Mr. Hua for asking. Oh, my God. Why is she here again? Still dressed like this. How do you do things? Don't send someone to drive her away. I'm not. She'd better be here to save the lawyer another trip. Go! Kai Minjiwen, this is nothing. I don't want to build this building. What to do?
Luling Feng.
Hey, hello, have you seen this girl?
No.
I'm sorry. Hello, have you seen this girl? Tall and thin, then tied a ponytail with his hair.
This fool. Mr. Hua and his fiancée just finished trying out their wedding dress. Come and see my ex-wife. Your business is really busy.
Nanshi, you are also too highly value yourself.
You bought Joe's.
Not too stupid.
No way, Uncle Joe once said. He founded Joe's for charity and relief. He can't sell the company at this point. What he lacks is not money but being threatened. It's you. You threatened Uncle Joe, didn't you? You just didn't want him to give me the recording. That's why you Huo Feng. You are so despicable.
Whatever you think. Anyway, I'm not in the mood to play with you anymore. Sign it. It's an ex-wife if you sign it.
I'm not signing this agreement.
Miss Nan, why do you need this? You will take a soft sign.
Sorry, I'm born with a hard waist. I can't take soft. I don't know what soft is.
Nanchi, there's a limit to my patience.
You don't give me back the house. I'm not gonna sign. Anyway, I have time to accompany you through.
It's not up to you.
What are you doing? Let go of me. Huo Feng, you're not afraid of retribution for doing this?
Retribution, I hope there will be retribution. Miss Nan offended. Let me go.
Huo Feng, I don't want to sign. I hate you.
What total?
Don't take what my mother said to you. I apologize for her. Nanshi, I've got it all figured out. I'll take you out of the river, go abroad and start again.
Original. You want to go abroad and start over with Lilingfeng.
Anyway, we're getting a divorce. I live with someone and where? What's it got to do with you?
It seems that the Lu family has not taught you enough lessons.
So you called Aunt Lu.
I was just helping her see her son's woman. How unbearable.
I am unbearable. What about you? Who was it that begged me on your knees? This woman married him.
If it weren't for revenge on Nanjingji, you think I'm willing to accompany you? Go do that disgusting play.
Thanks to Mr. Hua. Accompany me, such an unbearable woman to play for so long.
Don't pretend to be so pathetic. Everything I do. Less than 1/10,000th of your father's.
You don't deserve to mention my dad. I never figured out. You went to the trouble of doing such a big game. Why on earth do I consider myself to be our South family? Nothing has been done to treat you badly. Why on earth did you want to kill? Why?
Because your father killed my parents.
What did you say?
Didn't you always want to know? Why do I hate Nanjingji so much? Blood feud has to be avenged. Have you heard of the Genu project?
Genu project.
15 years ago, you developed the South project. My father is to die inside your project.
Your father. The project collapse was just an accident.
Accident, do you know? My mother is at the gate of your South group. Kneel for 3 days and 3 nights just to meet with Nanjingji. Ask him to give a reasonable explanation. But in the end, what did she end up?
The unscrupulous developer killed my husband for his life.
Stop yelling. What yelling?
Don't move me. Don't move my mother.
Start to open you.
Mom.
Her legs were wasted. Can't bear the blow of lifelong disability. Suicide. It's all thanks to your father.
No way, my dad wouldn't do something like this.
He did more than that. If he hadn't done so much evil 2 years ago, he wouldn't have ended up like that. You just... Didn't I ask if I was afraid of retribution? I tell you I'm not afraid. What I fear is that retribution will come too late. He can't pay for it sooner. What total?
I told you my father was wronged.
You told me wronged. Then my parents who died tragically are not wrong. Nan Jinji gave you my parents' life in exchange for this life of fine food. When I die, I don't even have a word of regret. Father's debt and daughter pay for the 2 lives that your Nanjia owes me. I always want to get back.
What are you doing? Let me go.
What else are you trying to pull? You want to die. Feed pregnancy. Okay, I'll be right over. Nanchi, I'll spare your life today. But you gave me to remember. You're never qualified to start over.
Pregnancy. No wonder. He was in such a hurry to divorce me. Huo, you know what? We also had a child. One hasn't had a chance to see the world. The child you killed. You said Nanxia owes you 2 lives, but I paid it off a long time ago.
Nanchi. Xiao Shi, hold on and don't sleep.
You're awake.
Why am I here?
Hey, don't move. It's an intravenous drip. A Mr. Liu sent you here.
Xiao Shi, hold on and don't sleep.
Is it lulling others? He's gone to get your test report. He'll be right back.
I will never allow a woman who's been in prison comes through my door. Hey, what are you doing? You have severe stomach bleeding. You can't move. Wow, so handsome. I saw him on TV once. Isn't the handsome and rich president's husband? This Miss Yi is pregnant. There must be a wedding soon. Xing, you said. Is our baby a boy or a girl? Good.
All good as long as health is good.
I also think. As long as it's safe and sound.
Huo, if you hadn't put me in jail, our children wouldn't die if you knew. Killed their own children. Will I regret what I did? Uncle Joe.
Doctor, how's my daughter? Mr. Hua, this is the guest list you asked for this morning. The wedding should also be arranged as soon as possible. It's because Miss Yi is pregnant. So did you bring up the wedding date?
What? Mr. Falk has been reluctant to mention divorce. Can't be in love with me.
Yes, the sooner the marriage, the better. Miss South. How did she end up in the hospital? Hey, isn't that Xiaodong? Which one of them is this? In addition to tracking and secretly filming this kind of underhand means, what else do they have, Mr. Hua? Maybe Joe always has what Miss Nan wants. Can prove that Nan Jinji was killed 2 years ago.
This woman still does not give up. We have to check 2 years ago. Didn't you say you would deal with the Nanshi woman as soon as possible? How can she still follow Kaya Minjiwan to the hospital?
She went to the hospital.
What I saw with my own eyes can still be fake. If she finds out about that deal, we're all over. She must be completely disappeared from the river.
It's easy to make her disappear. But we must do it with a knife to kill. It's the only way to get you to sit in Mrs. Hua's seat. This thing. I'll leave it to you. It's Mr. Jiang. Nanchi, right?
What do you want to do?
Why can't you see it? Someone wants to buy your life. You said I was.
Who wants to kill me is Huo Feng. Or Yak Xian.
I advise you to come with us so you don't suffer.
Uncle Joe, help.
Go, go, go. Toast not to eat to die. Bundled away.
Tang Xiao immediately blocked a van on Huayang North Road. Quick.
It's the boss.
Be honest. The boss's balance has reached 10 million yuan. 10 million.
Out of such a big money to buy my life.
I'll throw her on the boat and sell her to northern Myanmar. We can still make a fortune.
No, you can't just sit around.
I think there's 2 guys chasing us behind the boss. This woman has helped to drive faster. Get rid of them.
Brother, where are you going?
Eldest brother, forgive, don't do it. We also take money to do things. Give us a break. We don't dare anymore.
Forgive your life. Say it all on your knees.
I kneel.
Boss.
Nanshi is me.
Ling Feng.
Are you all right?
Don't worry, I'm fine.
Why don't you take good care of yourself in the hospital? Why don't you say goodbye?
Boss, how do you handle these 3 guys?
Someone spent $10 million trying to kill me.
With me in who also don't want to touch you. You wait here for me.
Don't do it, brother. We also take money to do things. Leave us alone.
Who sent you?
I don't know.
Since he doesn't know, say it.
I said. One of the cons people contacted us and gave us $500,000. I want Miss Nan to disappear in the river. Yes.
A Kun. Are you sure the man's name is a Kun?
You know the guy.
More than just someone who knew a Kun as a Huo Feng.
Huajing, that's Huajing to kill you. This bastard.
Because your father killed my parents.
He is for revenge.
What revenge?
He hates my dad and he hates me. So he tried to kill me. He must have killed my dad. Zhang, I don't want to eat apples. I want to eat oranges. I hate you.
Why did I think of that woman again? Enter. What total? What did the investment department investigate? When did Kai Minjiwen go through the immigration formalities half a month ago? Who should not? As Miss Nan said, he wants to go abroad to avoid the limelight. Did he do something wrong? Give me the money first and stop it. I'll do it right away.
This idiot will not go clean. What can I do now?
Drink some water first.
Thank you.
The man who just kidnapped you, I've already sent him to the police station. You can rest assured that there will be results soon.
Huo Feng covered the sky with one hand in the river city. That population alone provides. It's no use at all. No, I'm going to find Uncle Joe.
He won't save you and you go to him, Nanshi. You trust me. I'll take care of this. Don't worry about it.
I don't need you to help me with my own affairs.
Nanshi, I know you're still mad at me. A few days ago, my mother was talking too hard. I apologize to you for her.
Auntie's not wrong. She's telling the truth. You'll lose future heir. No need to waste time on me.
You can go if you want. Take this away.
What is this?
South's board last recorded.
How can you have the recording pen?
You really think you've been in prison for 2 years? I didn't do anything. There's the truth about Uncle Nan's death, and the reason for the collective flip of the South's board of directors. You have to be prepared.
What's wrong with you? Medicine. Where did you find the medicine? I found it. Come and have a sip of water. Nanjinji, you won't sign the bond. It's okay. Your daughter is a corporate legal person. We have plenty of options. Let her carry the pot. You're being so cruel. Hey, I'd like to fight 120 quickly and save people. GGO. Hit 120. I think Xiaodong. I want all the directors here. I'll accompany you to jail.
My dad didn't die accidentally. They killed him. The people on the board. They are all murderers.
Don't cry. We'll overturn the case for Uncle. The last voice in the recording pen should be the killer who killed Uncle directly.
That man's voice.
The boss has news. Sorry, did I come at a bad time? Aw, why are you crying? Boss, did you bully somebody else?
It's okay, Miss Tang. You just said Kaya Minjiwen, what happened to him?
Oh, I just found out. Kaya Minjiwen will talk business at the club tomorrow. Booked several large boxes. Are you going?
Judging from the recording pen, the board's fall was not Kai Minjiwen voluntary. He's now the one who's behind it. The biggest breakthrough.
Can this grandson talk? We spent a lot of time just looking for this recording.
He can.
Ajing, you finally come. I thought you didn't give me face. Not coming. I still want to give your face. I knew you were good enough. Oh, by the way, Kai Minjiwen arrived early in the morning. I've been beating around the bush about our money. What did he say over there? You are not the president of Huo's group. I am at most a vice president. What can I say? I am the most. Help you set up a bureau. Whether he can achieve it depends on himself. Oh, by the way, this hotel has a good hot spring. We'll go in later and relax. Let's talk about business. Let's go in no hurry. Yo, Lou, what brings you here?
What's the matter? It's not welcome.
Welcome, how can not welcome? Isn't it that you haven't been here for days? I'll call someone to arrange a private room for you.
Oh baby. This hot spring club looks good. Let's relax later. This security system is very strict.
Don't worry.
What are you still doing taking us away?
Yes, Lu Xiao, please. This figure is amazing. Blame Lilingfeng never close to women. Turns out to be fascinated by this goblin. Remember to arrange a bigger private room for them.
Lu Xiao massage service.
Come in.
Aw, what are you doing?
Kaya Minjuan are supposed to be entertaining very important clients tonight. It's all a clubhouse. The private soup room with the highest specifications. Hello massage service.
Come in.
Just in time, you gave me a push with essential oil. These 2 days, I feel pain all over.
Uncle Joe.
Nanchi, what are you doing here? Come on, somebody.
Xiao Dong. This knife is not long eyes. You better be quiet.
Nanchi, are you crazy? What do you want?
I just want a word from you. You shouldn't want your daughter. Lose your father at a young age.
How do you know?
Oh, no, your wife can't have a baby. The kid in the hospital should be called illegitimate.
Nanchi, you. What do you really want to know?
I just want to know that 2 years ago on the board, who the hell is the man who won't let you call 120?
Xiao Dong.
Let him go.
Don't you want to know who that person is? General Jiang. Mr. Liu, you are there too. You're drunk. Yo, play 120. I think Xiaodong is. I want all the directors here. Together with you in jail. What are you doing? Why are you yelling so loudly? Is it just one dress? I'll compensate you later. You just have a drink. If you want to drink it yourself, no one will accompany you. Waiter, send Mr. Liu back to his room.
Jang Ru killed dad. He's Huosheng's right-hand man. Huosheng can't be unaware. So it was Huosheng to annex Noms. Planned everything 2 years ago.
Receive, checkout. Stop. Suspicious person found on the 3rd floor. Quick chase. You go over here. We'll look for you. Yes. A masseuse? Come here and help me press my shoulder.
Why is this sound so similar?
Ajin Gio.
What are you doing? You let go of my dad.
What are you doing? Come here quickly.
All right, Mr. Huo. He did so much with Jang Ru, shady things. There must be evidence in the phone.
If you take this medicine, Kaiminjuan won't let go. Just 2 drops of a dose can make you delirious.
What just happened outside?
It seems that some guests are drunk.
Is it?
Well, the manager has already taken care of it.
Whoa, what's the matter? Just now Vice President Jiang said that someone broke into the private room. I'm afraid there is any safety problem. I came to ask you, are you alright? Nanchi, why are you here? Mr. Huo, are you alright? Ah, Mr. Huo, I didn't see anything. Go on, still see not quick to close the door. Nanchi, how dare you appear in front of me?
Huo always if you don't want to be seen by others. If you have a bath with your ex-wife, just shout.
And you know you're my ex-wife dressed like this. To seduce his ex-husband.
Who said it was to seduce you?
Then who else are you trying to seduce?
You're just my ex-husband. You have no control over who I seduce.
You.
How about dizziness?
What have you done?
Don't worry about dying. I just put a little ecstasy in your pool.
Drugged you want revenge. Why not just poison me?
Not everyone is as despicable as you. I won't let you die. I have proof now. I'm gonna overturn my father's case to prove to Nan that I'm going to watch scum like you with my own eyes falling to the bottom of the valley and losing his reputation to let you use dirty tricks to steal everything. All disappear.
Evidence. I didn't bring a camera today, Mr. Huo. Smile. What do you want? Hey, this is too intense. Or do rich people play walk-walk?
Get in the car. Hold on.
Mr. Huo, Mr. Zhang, this is Mr. Huo. What about her? Which one? You said the girl who just broke into the private room ran away. We've sent someone to run. The spare car is. Mr. Huo, I'm fine. Lu Xiao's play. The platoon is really wonderful.
I'm flattered. That's comparable to Mr. Huo's previous years. Calculating Uncle Nan's big play.
You're doing this to find Kai Minjiwen. What can you ask from him?
Hua is always afraid that we are worried about you when we ask something. Have the dirty things done behind the scenes been made public?
Dirty. I'm afraid it's not as good as you.
Alright, stop pretending. Nanchi was so blind to follow you.
Where's Nanchi? Let her out.
Mr. Huo, what else do you have to teach?
Nanchi, you don't think that you And these people behind you will be able to compete with Hort.
Can you compete and give it a try?
Bring her over to me.
It's Mr. Hua.
Huajing, what makes you think can take Nanshi away from me?
Mr. Hua, there are too many of them. Let's go first. Shut up. This is your confidence.
Is how again?
Huajing, Nanshi is now behind. It was me and the whole team of Ling Feng backing. If you touch one more hair on her head with the influence of the Ling Feng team, enough to destroy the reputation of your Hao group.
Huazheng. If there are any other means, use them together. I'm not afraid of you. I will find out the truth. Give my dad and Nan a clean slate.
The truth is you really stubborn, ah.
Let's go. By the way, Mr. Hua, if you don't want these pictures, if it is made public, please do so by tomorrow morning. Give me back my house.
You think you can threaten me with a few pictures? What photos? Was it still photographed by Miss Nan in the club?
These photos really don't seem to threaten you.
You still know.
But all this business data on your phone. I think you're competitors. I'm sure I'll like it.
You.
Give it back to you.
Does Hua always want to say hello to the major media in advance, in case Miss Nan sends out photos?
She did not dare to send.
How to deal with the house?
Give her.
Okay, I'm on it. Why didn't Mr. Hua just tell Miss Nan? You have no intention of selling the house. Nanshi, I'd like to see. What kind of waves can you make?
Dad, these days. I wronged you. I didn't say anything. I brought back the house you left me. Thanks to Ling Feng. And with the help of his motorcade friends. I already know who hurt you. When I look for some more evidence, I'm sure I'll clear your innocence. Let those who harm you get what they deserve.
Uncle, you can rest assured that I will help Xiaoxi find out the truth. I will also take good care of Xiaoxi. By the way, Nanshi, you said earlier, Huajing want revenge. What's going on?
Huazheng said it was my father who killed his parents 15 years ago. That's why he took revenge on Nan's family.
What?
I know my dad. He can't be. There must be some misunderstanding in doing such a thing.
I also believe that, Uncle. There must be something hidden in this. But take a long-term view of this matter. Don't worry, we'll settle the matter first. Is everything ready?
Just wait for the boss to order you.
All sent out before dawn.
No problem.
Everyone pay attention to safety.
Don't worry. Shang, former board member of Nancher Group. The night will be lovers.
Take a good look. Nancher Group. Former board member Gu Mao. Corruption and bribery. The former board of directors of the South Group. Member Cheese sexually harassed female subordinates. A man put these flyers last night, all over the streets of the river. It's all printed on South's Group. the misdeeds of former board members. Now it's all about Nan Jingji outside. It was these people who teamed up to make false evidence. Wronged. This is conclusive evidence. How did Nan Jingji die? That old fellow, Nan Jingji, have you forgotten? He had a heart attack. He didn't have time. It was gone when he was sent to the hospital for rescue. He deserves to die for all the bad things he's done. When Nan Jingji had a heart attack, was it before or after you got into horns? What do you mean, you're not supposed to be? Listen to the gossip of some people. Here's something. I'm just asking you, don't think. I just don't want. Because those words flow. It affects our financing. You can rest assured that I have already arranged this press conference. Things will soon calm down. Good. Then I'll arrange it. Mr. Huo, you still doubt the vice president 2 years ago. South's Group's mergers and acquisitions. Yang Mingyuan found it. We've arranged for someone to look for it, but since the last time, after the hot spring banquet, it was like into thin air. Disappeared without a trace. Also don't know. Is there something wrong that doesn't even rush the money? Send more people to find it. I'm on my way. Mr. Huo is here. Mr. Huo. Huo Zong did Huo Group use it 2 years ago? Unfair means to buy Nans.
It was revealed that the former chairman of Nanja Group was forced to die. As a son-in-law, you were also involved in the chairman of the board. Was it framed?
Please be calm at the press conference in 10 minutes. House will give clarification, will certainly give all the media a satisfactory reply. Please take your seats first. The press conference will be held at 3 o'clock. Start on time. Okay. Thank you to the media for coming. Give the Huo Group a clarification of the facts to the public, the opportunity. In response to recent public opinion rumors, Huo has compiled some information. You can look at it first. This information is sufficient to prove 2 years ago, the Horn Group merger and acquisition of Nancher. There is no legal compliance for all processes. Unfair competition. Online rumors. You coercion. Member of the board of directors of Nancher Group. Conspiracy to force Nan Jingji, former chairman of Nan's Group, to die. Whether this is true or not is not true. I have Nan Jin's autographed confession of repentance.
Nan embezzled so much public money to buy inferior materials. The city news that died did not deserve to hear that batch of steel. Before it was put into use, it was reported by Mr. Huo in time. Huo always wanted to destroy his relatives, and even someone polluted him.
He's lying. It's not even my dad's autograph.
Miss Nanta. Nanshi, how did you get in?
Miss Nan, what do you mean by what you just said?
What do I mean? If you look at this, you will know.
What are you crazy?
I'm not crazy. I just want to tear off your mask of hypocrisy, restore the truth of the year.
What is this thing?
These are Nan's archive contracts. Each of them, it's all signed by my father. You can take a look at it. What is different from this letter of repentance?
What total?
This is obviously the same signature.
What's the difference? Every time my dad signs, we'll add an extra dot to the lower left corner of the name. Keep your dog's eyes open and take a good look.
You.
Can you look at this letter of repentance?
It's true. I have it in the lower left corner. There is no one on it, and so is mine.
These are enough to prove that the letter of repentance given by Huo, it's basically a forgery.
What is this book of repentance? This is fake. Isn't this brought back by Vice President Jiang himself?
Huo Feng, shouldn't you give a reasonable explanation?
Interpretation. Why should I explain to you?
Is it because you don't want to give it or can't give it at all?
Evidence of corruption and bribery by Nan Jingji. The court ruled 2 years ago. There is no repentance of his crimes are already a fact. If he hadn't had a heart attack and died, you father and daughter were supposed to go to jail together. I don't mind if you have such a bad memory. Let someone help you make more copies of the verdict.
Sudden heart Huo Feng. Have you been lying for a long time and you can't tell the truth from the truth? You ask yourselves, did my dad really die of a heart attack?
What the hell do you mean?
Come on out.
Xiaodong. What happened to you? How did you get into this situation? Long story. Why do you want to kill me? I treat you well, Xiaodong. Who let you offend Hua? I can only send you on the road. Hide a person for so long. Nanchi, I'm really impressed with you.
After all, the opponent is a person like you who has to guard against everyone around me. It's Kaya Minjiwen, a former shareholder of Nancher Group. What happened on the board 2 years ago? He saw the whole truth about my dad's death.
Then you talk about it. I also want to know. What is the truth that you have been searching for so long?
Rest assured will not let you down. Uncle Joe.
2 years ago, the South Group, the last shareholders meeting. Nandong was really forced by shareholders. A heart attack, but this have nothing to do with me. At that time, I also gave Nandong some medicine and said the point. But the real reason for Nandong's death is because rescue is not timely.
It was because someone deliberately delayed the rescue. That's what led to my dad's unjust death. He and the accomplice behind him all are murderers.
Who is that man?
Who is it?
That person is. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I can't. My heart hurts. Uncle Joe, call an ambulance.
Let me. Don't worry, I have a way to wake him up. Are you crazy? Grandson reloads. Careful, I'm not polite to you. Security. Quickly pull her away.
What are you doing?
This sentence should I ask you?
Huo Feng, you threatened Uncle Joe. That's why he's afraid of pretending to be you, except for threats and kidnapping. What else will you?
What kidnapping?
Don't play you too tired. I told you I was here today. Nobody wants to take Uncle Joe. Let me go.
Take him away from me.
Dawn smile. It's you. What total? That's a loyal dog you have. You're pretending to be. It's despicable not to know anything.
Nanchi, Am I being too kind to you? Somebody's in. Bring them both down to me.
Don't touch her. This Tang laugh.
Xing's such a deep wound. Nanchi, are you a mad dog? Biting people everywhere.
Dawn smile.
Shit. Nanchi Kaya Minjiwan, the grandson.
Zhou Dong, where are you going?
Go, 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 take me away.
Huo Feng. Are you going to kill Uncle Joe? No, I want to do it again, right?
What kind of murder? What kind of murder? This melon is a bit big today. Malicious rumor is to bear the legal responsibility of Nanchi. You haven't been in jail for 2 years. Do you want to go in again? Look, everyone, it's Xiao Dong. I'm not thin on you, why kill me? Xiao Dong. Who let you offend Hua? I can only send you on the road.
After reading this video of the driving recorder, you think the man who should go to prison is Lu Xiao. You okay? It will take some time to repair the dashcam. I'm late.
Not late, just good. Ladies and gentlemen, this is footage from the dash cam in Zhou Dong's car. 3 days ago, Xiao Dong's driver was bought by Hua. Is it clear to everyone that Xiao Dong is going to kill him?
What actually bought homicide? This is too terrible.
Yes, they really dare to kill. The death of South's chairman 2 years ago. There must be something fishy.
What do you have to say now?
Mr. Huo was almost Kaiminjiwan. This matter involves so many reporters today. Immediately call and clear the site. This concludes today's press conference. Friends from the media, we will notify the press card separately when the press card is reconvened. Please leave first. What do you mean? Dare to leave without making it clear.
Mr. Hua, are you a bribed driver to kill Mr. Xiao? Please answer positively.
Let's take Tang Xiao to the hospital first. Leave it to the reporters and the police.
Good.
You are not allowed to go.
It's not up to you whether I go or not.
Nanchi, what are you pretending to be? Early no there is today. I should have let you die with that bastard.
What did you say?
It's been 3 months and it's all taking shape. Still a boy.
You killed my baby.
How to blame is blame. That evil seed cast the wrong fetus. Being a pig and a dog is better than throwing it in your stomach. Live a long life. You dare to hit me.
Nanchi, why are you so cruel? To a pregnant woman.
She killed my baby. She doesn't have children.
Your child.
Xing, my stomach hurts. Our children.
Don't be afraid. I'll take you to the hospital now.
Don't go. Let's be clear.
Let go.
Xing, she can't be dead.
Nanchi, you hold on. The ambulance is coming. Ambulance fast.
Tweezers.
Dad. If you hold on a little longer, you'll have surgery in no time.
Xiao Shi, Dad will not be with you in the future. You have to take care of yourself. No matter what happens, you must live well. To live. Quick hemostatic forceps for patients with massive bleeding. To live. Doctor, how is she? The patient has a strong will, already out of danger. but she hurt her right leg. It's too bad. I'm sorry I couldn't keep it.
She's so young. Is there really nothing she can do?
We've done everything we can.
Boss.
Xiao Shi is like this now because of Huajing, that scum.
After posting this afternoon, the police have interviewed Huo. Now the public is angry. Public opinion on the internet is condemning a thorough investigation of Huo's, the retrial of Nam's case 2 years ago.
These alone are not enough to completely move the Hua house. How's the Kaiminjiwen?
That's probably why he ran away from the press conference.
What total? How is she? She. You mean Miss Nan? I thought you didn't care about me. I'll call the hospital right now. No need. Go to the hospital. Yes. Well, always said, the doctor said. After Miss Nan's comminuted fracture of her right leg, I'm afraid I can't walk normally. Travel in a wheelchair. Is it so serious? Is it? It's her bitterness, Mr. Huo. You forgot. Miss Nan's leg broke once 2 years ago. Who can stand the toss over and over again? Miss Nan is also unlucky enough to have this good light box. Why did you suddenly fall off? It's Lu Xiao. You go and transfer all the monitoring of the meeting place to me. Monitor Mr. Huo. Do you doubt what happened today? Someone deliberately checked all angles of surveillance. I'll do it right away, and, if I remember correctly, Horn had invested in an orthopedic medical team. Yes, Mr. Huo did have this matter. What do you mean? I'll do it.
Don't worry, I've already contacted the best orthopedic doctor abroad. Your leg will definitely be cured.
It's okay. I don't care. As long as you can help my father clear. Nothing else matters.
What kind of silly talk? Uncle can sit up straight. It will be unjust snow. You just finished your surgery. Drink some porridge.
I'll do it myself.
You're losing fluid. Don't move. There's someone outside. Nanchi, now all the evidence is complete. Just wait for the court to decide. I believe the killer will soon be brought to justice.
Gotta follow him.
Don't worry, Tang Xiao followed.
Huo Feng must have sent him to spy on us. Huo Feng, you just want me to die.
Whoever it is, as long as there will be a flaw.
Mr. Jiang, they have all the evidence. I really despise them. Next, what do we do? I told you before.
If you let that bitch die, you won't listen. Well, now she and Luling Feng know the whole truth. If the truth is published, you and I are going to die.
I didn't expect her life to be so hard.
What's the use of you saying this now? What to do now?
Don't worry, let Akun out of the limelight first. We can't be found yet. You first prepare and Huijing the wedding. The rest of. Leave it to me.
This time we have to make sure
The monitoring of the press conference site was erased before. It was only after finding a professional person that most of the repairs were made, but basically can be determined. It was a Kun who did something to the light box. I hit Miss Nan. Ah, and these. He was also the one who paid off Xiao Dong's driver. If it weren't for someone behind it. I'm sure he doesn't have the guts. Dare to do so many things. You mean Jiang Zong? So, 2 years ago, the death of Nan Jingji. It is true that it has nothing to do with Jiang. Why else would he kill? Killing. Hey, where are you going? Hua is always so late. Miss Nam should have rested. What has passed? Ah, Huazong Nanchi Huazong.
Huo Feng.
You're all right.
What can I do? It's him. On the contrary, Mr. Hua, what are you doing in my room in the middle of the night?
Bring it. Boss, as you guessed. A guilty man loves to break in the door at night. It's really not polite at all.
Are you saying that too much?
You're still strong, believe it or not, and broke your legs. Be honest. The police will be here soon.
So you were prepared.
Why are we prepared for Mr. Hua? Very disappointed.
That's not what I meant.
I don't want to know what you mean.
Give me a break.
Mr. Hua, are you all right? What can I do for you?
What? Hua is always worried about his subordinates. I have to personally supervise the work in the middle of the night.
Nanchi, please make it clear. Don't ask knowingly.
Isn't he the man you sent to kill me?
You think he's the one I sent.
Otherwise, Mr. Hua. What are you doing visiting my ward in the middle of the night? I still want to see if I'm dead.
You. Miss Nan, you misunderstood. How could Mr. Hua send someone to kill you? Mr. Hua just for 2 years ago.
Don't mention my dad. You don't deserve it.
Ask who sent the killer. Don smile.
Say who sent you.
It was.
Mr. Hua, did you hear clearly?
Who ordered you? Yes, it's a signal from one of Hua's bodyguards.
Bodyguard.
That must be a Kun.
Is Hua always again?
Why don't you talk?
If I really want to do something to you, do you think, would you still be alive today?
Then do I have to thank you? Thank you for killing my dad and making me. Lifelong disability, right?
Nanchi.
Don't be afraid to have me in. Don't touch Nanchi, one finger Nanchi. I haven't settled the account with you about being injured. Another killer was sent today. What else can you do besides insidious means?
You're not in charge of my work yet.
Since I returned home, I'll take care of this.
You don't have to talk to him. The police will be here soon. When the time comes, it will have its own conclusion.
Who called the police?
I'm the one who reported the murder. The suspect has been subdued.
Take away. The client also needs to cooperate with us.
No problem. But this Mr. Hua broke into the ward at night with the killer. I have reason to suspect that he is the mastermind. Mr. Police, should he also cooperate with the investigation?
Please come with us. Miss Nan is really not sent by Mr. Hua. Why don't you believe it? Don't have to explain to her. Nanchi. Is that what you think of me going to jail?
Didn't you do the same to me 2 years ago?
Even the case 2 years ago. Nan Jingji is innocent. But 15 years ago, he killed 2 of my parents. You want to overturn his case?
Absolutely impossible.
What's the matter? Did you think of something?
Only overturn the case to find out the truth 15 years ago. Feng Ling, please help me investigate. See if there are any witnesses in an accident 15 years ago.
The court has recently reopened. The corruption case of the chairman of the South Group is likely to be related to the Huas. Higher murder related.
Xing, are you all right?
I'm fine, Mr. Huo. Nan Jingji.
Did you set up the frame because Miss Nan wanted to overturn the case and you hired the murderer? Really? Mr. Huo, please answer. What nonsense are you talking about? Believe it or not, I'll sue you for slander.
Miss Yi, an insider revealed that you were the superior, getting involved in Miss Nanta's marriage, so framing Nancher. Are you and Yip involved?
This is a slander against which media you are. Huo's marriage with Yaz was such a big deal. Can I continue?
Guys, if I did kill someone, I wouldn't be standing here safe and sound for your interview. What is the truth? The law has its own judgment. You can't convict me with a few words. As for Hua's and Ye's union, my marriage with Kursin, it has been advanced to the end of this month. Welcome to the ceremony.
At this juncture, Huajing still want to get married. He's really in love with Yek Xian.
A deep love. I don't know if his love can be true. By the way, Feng Ling, I asked you to help me investigate that matter. How's it going?
Almost it will be fully implemented in these 2 days.
Okay, so when they get married, you can give them a gift.
Hua's own Yupei got it back. It can only be repaired like this. The worker in charge of the repair said, your Yupei has a special texture. He has tried his best, but he still cannot recover. Or I'll try somewhere else. After all, this is a promise between you and Miss Yek Xian. No need. How are things going at the hospital? The police have found out the killer was sent by Akan and Akan was arrested. But Akan seems to have disappeared, not surprisingly. Should V been sent out of the country? It's okay, he can't walk far. It's Mr. Huo who brought him back to me.
Mr. Huo's wedding is about to begin.
Go!
Today's wedding. It will be very lively.
The father of the bride can rest assured. Delivered the bride to the groom. Before this wedding ceremony begins, I'd like to introduce to your distinguished guests the 2 newlyweds. This is the witness of their love run.
Mr. Hua is married. Why didn't you invite my ex-wife to watch the ceremony?
Nanchi, why are you haunting me? Huozong's ex-wife, isn't she Miss Nanjia? What's she doing here? A woman who's been in jail and has a crippled leg. How dare you come here to rob your relatives? She's going to lose all the faces of the Nanjia family.
What are you doing here?
Of course I'm here to send my wedding wishes on such a big day. Why, Mr. Hua is not welcome.
Bless you to barge in and interrupt someone's wedding like this. Is it a way to send blessings? It's almost the same to send hi.
Missy is really beautiful today. This wedding dress must be worth a lot of money.
That's the nature of my wedding dress. But Jing specially customized it for me from Italy. This is the only valuable thing in the world. Really, look at you. Look at you. I'm afraid I can't wear it in my life.
It's really a pity.
What a pity, Nanchi, you are less strange here. My legs are broken and I dare to run to the wedding of Zhang and I to make trouble. Don't make me kick you out.
Tang Ye's daughter. For love when 3 didn't feel shameless. My ex-wife. I just wanted to have a wedding. Missy can't hold it? Is it a guilty conscience?
Miss Yi is true or false? No way, Nanchi, don't give a shit here. Who was long before you got married? I'm with Ai Young. It's you, Jang, forced by the South family to marry you. You're the third person between us.
I forced him, Mr. Huo. Did I force you?
Don't you pretend to be innocent here. If you hadn't pushed me, Zhang and I have been in love for more than 10 years. How can he marry you?
More than 10 years. Huo Zhang, I was married to you for 3 years. Why didn't you mention it?
What are you? Why should I mention it to you?
What she said was true.
Right. We met 15 years ago.
Uncle, I beg you. My mother is very ill. Just lend me $50,000 for the operation. I will definitely return it.
Where did the little beggar get out of the way? Don't get my clothes dirty.
It turns out that Miss Yi was so kind-hearted more than 10 years ago. This wedding looks like a godsend. Did you hear that 15 years ago? It was this pair of you pay that made me get to know Zhang. Now this pair of you pay. That's what made our marriage so far. Listen to me.
Very clear, Huo Zhang. The one you have been thinking about.
The owner of this half of Yupei is. It was Kirsten who helped me when I was most helpless. So she has the right to ask me to do anything for her.
It also includes cheating in marriage, divorce, and marrying her.
Nanchi, don't forget. Who was the reason I was killed in the first place? I don't repay you. Do you want me to guard an enemy over a lifetime?
What are you laughing?
I laugh at someone who is blind and not aware of it. Huo Zhang, you're so sure. She's the one you want to repay.
What do you mean by that?
Nanchi, don't be alarmist here. I know you, not willing to watch I earn to marry someone else. But he doesn't love you at all. Why do you have to fight? Let's get out of here.
I haven't finished yet. Why should I leave?
Since you don't want to face, then don't blame me, you're welcome. Come on.
In.
Give me a good lesson and teach her a lesson. Get her out again. Didn't you eat enough fist? What are you doing? Get me up, miss. We can't beat you up. What's the use of raising you with only the beaten waist? All of you, let's go together. I don't believe this woman has 3 heads and 6 arms.
That's enough. You're going out on your own. Or should I find someone to invite you out?
I just said. I'm not finished yet, and I haven't delivered my gift yet. I'm not leaving.
Who wants your gift?
You guys are gonna love it.
What are you doing?
You heard so much. I think I am deeply moved by the love between Mr. Huo and Miss Yi, but you don't know that there is Yupei. Do you want me to say it or do you confess it yourself?
Nanchi, what are you doing? Give it back to me. Zhang, my Yupei.
Nanchi, please return Kirsten's Yupei to her immediately. Otherwise, I will be rude to you.
Her stuff. How do you know it must be her thing?
What do you mean? Kirsten.
Is Nanchi crazy? Do you know how much this dress is worth?
Didn't I say so earlier? It's a pity that this wedding dress is on you.
Yupei. Is there a word on this Yupei or a sunrise word?
Isn't that Miss Nan's name? Mr. Huo and Miss Ye's love letter. How did he get his ex-wife's name?
What is this operation? What are these 3 people playing?
How is it possible?
What the hell is going on here?
What's going on? Don't you already have the answer in your heart?
Huo Zhang, this dragon and phoenix. It's Nanchi's birthday. The jade used for the birthday gift given to her by Uncle Nan is very special. Water can show words. Do you have any doubts now?
No, it's not what they say. They're lying. They must be. I secretly replaced this piece of Yupei. This is not my piece at all.
Is this jade pendant yours or not?
Not mine. Who the hell are you lying to? You're a drug woman.
Huo Zhang, should I say you are hateful? Still pitiful, even this man can admit mistakes.
What the hell is going on here? Isn't it a promise? How did you become Huo's ex-wife? This thing can be mistaken. This is too outrageous, isn't it, Zhang? Don't believe what he said, don't you forget. It was Nan Jinji who killed your father and broke your mother's legs. She was the daughter of Nan Jinji. How can I help you? It must be you. I did something on you, Pei.
Miss Yi. You really don't see the coffin and don't cry. I've prepared a big gift here. It happens to restore the truth of the accident 15 years ago. Come on in.
Nanchi, where did you find the beggar? What tricks do you want to play again?
Beggar, his name is Huang San. It was a worker from the Geneway project 15 years ago.
Huang San is impossible. When I looked up everyone, no one had ever seen him. His name is not on the list either.
That's because Huang San got drunk and made a mistake. Your father was fired from the construction site long ago. Look at him. Homeless temporarily took him in at the site. He was your father before he died, the last person to see him.
You saw my father before he died. Yes, I have seen. Who's there? Ah, dead. When I arrived, Huo Gong has already died, but my father, it was clearly pressed under the collapsed shed. Death caused by accident. It's an abandoned shed. The project will be finished soon. The work shed is almost demolished. On the first day, Huo Gong reminded me, don't go over there, said there is a risk of collapse. Results. As a result, he passed by himself. Then why didn't you call the police? He saved your life. Why didn't you call the police? I was scared. I'm not a worker on the construction site. I'm afraid the police will come. The first person to doubt is me, you can obviously.
That's enough. Wishing even if you called the police can't save your dad. This is your father's injury report from 15 years ago. I believe you have seen it countless times. The real cause of his death was the injury to the back of his head. The collapse of the shed was an accident and pushed your father down. The person who led to his head's death is the real killer. Huo Zhang, thank you for your cleverness. But have you investigated the truth properly in the past 15 years? It is because of your self-righteousness that you find the wrong person. The report was wrong, well, and finally even hated the wrong person, the wrong revenge.
Who knows if what she said is true or not, Nanchi? How much did you give him to make false evidence for you?
Why are you so excited? What does this have to do with you? Or are you helping someone cover up the truth?
Nanchi, you have no proof. What makes you dirty me?
Miss Yi, the people up here. It's you, isn't it?
Isn't this was Vice President Jiang? How did he get in a car with Miss Yi? The two of them still hold hands. Maybe the two of them. This is too messy, isn't it? You don't know anything. What are you talking nonsense about?
Don't look. Jang Ru should not come today. He is now. Should have been taken to the police station by the police. Have been investigated.
I don't know what this has to do with me.
Don't pretend. A Kun has already. I was kidnapped by the national police. Assassinate Xiao Dong and hire someone to kill me. These things. You and the Jiang Ru conspired.
How dare you kill someone?
No, Xing, I didn't do it.
You still don't admit what this is.
It's all fake. She's trying to ruin my wedding, specially forged.
You're really tough. Do you think? I only have this one piece of evidence, Zhou Dong. Can you still eat this feast?
Xiao Dong, what do you want to do again? Don't forget, you've been threatened with false testimony by this woman before. Do you want to do it again today?
It wasn't Nanchi who made me fake it, it was you. Miss Ida.
Do you know what you're talking about, Kaya Minjuan? Don't forget you.
Miss Yip, my daughter has. I was sent abroad for treatment. You try to threaten me with her again. Absolutely impossible.
Threatening Miss Yi, threatening Zhou, is Miss Nan. What I just said is true.
Xiao Dong, please take the truth you knew 2 years ago. Tell everyone the whole.
Nan Dong was framed. Before the board meeting, Miss Yi and I completed a transaction. Only after the unjust case. Transaction.
What are you talking about?
2 years ago, you were involved.
You won't believe the words of this little man who saw the cabin, will you?
Believe it or not, I don't know, but your words. I'm not gonna believe it. Keep talking. Tell me what you know. What about the doctor? Please help my daughter. Patient's massive hemorrhage. We've already transferred blood from all the major blood banks in the city. No match yet. Can only be resigned to fate. How did this happen? You.
However, Xiao Dong is needed. You and I make a deal.
2 years ago my daughter was hospitalized with a massive hemorrhage. Miss He is also this blood type. Using that as an excuse, we closed a deal. She put me on the board day. Take the lead in opposing Nan and force him to step down. What I didn't expect was South Dong because of the board of directors. Sudden heart attack. Finally, Jang Ru stopped everyone. Don't let the ambulance delay Nan Dong. Best rescue time.
This is too vicious, isn't it? It's like murder for money. It is.
I've put all the evidence Jang Ru submitted to the court, Miss Yip. You as an accessory. Just wait to see the legal sanctions.
You are a group of people. Who are you showing in this play?
What are you still trying to argue about?
Xing, I was wronged. How can you believe what this woman says?
Who is Yak Xin?
You called the police.
I don't call the police. How to let you and Jang Ru crime. Make it public to redress my father.
Are you Yak Xin? We suspect you've been working with people. Hire a murderer to come with us.
No, I don't have.
Please cooperate with our investigation.
Let's go.
Good.
Xing, you can't go. You said you'd give me and the baby a home. Have you forgotten these vows to give me happiness?
From the moment you start designing carefully, you will expect with today's results. Cancel this wedding.
What did you say?
And the baby in your belly to get rid of me.
Zhang. Do you know what you're talking about? This is your child.
By the way, speaking of children. Mr. Huo, let's check the paternity test so as not to let the child. It's not your happy father.
Zhang.
You will handle the follow-up matters, Mr. Huo.
Mom and Dad.
Don't call me Dad.
I don't have your disgraced daughter, but you. It's an orphan raised by our Yi family. You're not our Yi family, so. The gum things you did and our Yi family. It has nothing to do. That's not what you said at the beginning. You said that no matter what method I use, as long as I can marry Huo Feng, you can be a big Miss Yi. Why are you turning your back on people now?
Shut up.
Mom and Dad.
Go! Nanchi.
What are you going to do?
Get out of my way. I need to talk to Nanchi.
Just made it clear enough at the wedding. Nanchi doesn't owe you anything. If you have a conscience, don't bother her again.
This is between me and her. Get out of the way.
What if I don't let?
Nanchi, you pay.
Huajing, you don't want to hurt her enough, do you? She's like this because of you.
Feng Ling, let him go. I don't know what else Mr. Huo wants to say to me. Or do you doubt the evidence just now?
Not Nanchi. You gave me this piece that you paid 15 years ago, didn't you?
15 years ago, if I knew. You're gonna put me through prison. The pain of broken legs. I'm not gonna give it to you.
I'm sorry.
Do you think these 3 words can make my father come back to life? Still can let me these 2 years of pain all disappear?
Your dad's case. I will cooperate fully with the retrial, and I have some evidence.
This is what you should do.
That's all. Don't be an eyesore here. Go deal with your fiancé's shit.
Wait.
What do you want to do?
It's your stuff at least. Let me return it to its rightful owner.
I don't care if it's mine. Throw it away.
2 years after the cancellation of the Hui marriage, South Group Chairman corruption case officially held. Public retrial. Nanqi, daughter of Nan Jingji, attends with lawyer. Mr. Huo, according to your name, before the court session. A con has been sent to the police station as a key witness. Other evidence was presented to the court. Miss Yi is temporarily released on bail pending trial because she is pregnant. I have already returned to Yi's family to have a baby. The Yi family means that Miss Yi was pregnant in her belly. After all, it is the children of the Huo family who wish you can give her another chance. Family name Huo. Immediately cancel all cooperation with the Yi family. Yeah, I'm on it.
Huo Zhang, you are smart. But have you really searched for the truth over the years? It is because of your self-righteousness that you find the wrong person. The report was wrong, well, and finally even hated the wrong person. The wrong revenge.
People who have been looking for so many years are around, but my family was destroyed. What the hell have I done?
I want to spend some time alone with my dad.
Okay, I'll wait outside. Something you find me.
Dad. I did what I promised you. This is the judgment of the court. Huo was sentenced to issue an apology and return all the assets illegally annexed by Nanshur that year. Dad, Nan's group is your life's work. Although it's nothing now. But I will start all over again. Run it well. What are you doing here?
I saw the news. I'd like to pay my respects to Uncle Nan.
How to pay homage. Same as 2 years ago. What are you doing?
I'm sorry 2 years ago.
It seems that Huo's memory is not bad. Remember what you did.
Police have arrested Jang Ru across the country. I also sent a private investigator. I believe he will be arrested soon. As for those South shareholders, also all pleaded guilty.
Without your back. How did they get so good at killing my dad? After all this, the judge didn't convict you. You don't think you're innocent.
I know it all started because of me. I came here today to apologize to you and Uncle Nan.
No need. What makes you think my dad and I will accept your apology? You don't deserve it. Please leave now.
Nanqi, give me another chance to make up for you. This is the world's top orthopedic medical team. They can fix your leg.
My legs are not all thanks to you. What are you pretending to be now? I dare not use the doctor you introduced. Also impossible to use.
Nanqi, you can hate me, but you can't not care about your body. I am.
You're not leaving, are you? Okay, I'll go.
Wait. The one who should go is not you. Yes, my Jang Ru is still on the run. He's being chased by the police. He's likely to retaliate. This time you pay attention to safety.
This need not remind you.
Also,
Stop. Take your things. Don't dirty my father's grave.
Nanshi, are you okay? He didn't do anything to you.
I'm fine. Don't worry.
It's all my fault. I shouldn't have left you here alone. I will never leave you half a step.
what total this? Miss Nan, is this refusing to receive treatment? This is the world's top orthopedic medical team. It'll fix her leg. You told Dr. Jiang about Nanqi's treatment. Have their team leader contact Huo Feng. Contact Lu Xiao. Since you don't trust the doctor I'm looking, the Huo Feng found. You should be able to accept it. Okay, I get it.
Hey. Of course, we can go there now.
What's the matter? What's so happy?
Nanqi, there's hope for your leg's recovery. How's the doctor?
To check the results. Miss Nan's leg nerves are still intact. The probability of recovery is still possible.
How long will it take?
Short is 3 to 5 months, long is 3 to 5 years. It also depends on the patient's willpower. The process of Hua's recovery was very hard. Miss Nan must be prepared.
As long as I can restore my legs, I am not afraid of hard work.
I'm sure Miss Nam can hold on. I'll arrange a treatment plan for Miss Nan.
Please, doctor.
No trouble should be. Well, always according to your command. An examination has been arranged for Miss Nan, no matter what the cost. I need to fix her leg. Good. Enter. Well, always follow your call. Another identification result has been sent to Ye's family. What does the Yi family do with Yidong? Yek Xian's baby is not yours. Have kicked her out of the leaves. Send a few more people to follow closely. Yes, someone has been arranged to go, but on the cusp of this. Even if Miss Yi had no way out, she would dare to find Jang Ru. Do Jang Ru dare to see her? He will.
Aw.
Shoo, it's me.
You want to scare me to death.
How can I scare you? I'm just trying to see how the kids are doing. Let me hear his heartbeat.
Come on, it's all because of this kid. That's why I was kicked out by the Yi family. Now the whole River City is watching my joke. If you had listened to me, killing that woman would never have come to this. Now it's all over.
No, just leave the river. Do we still have a chance to bring something? Brought.
It's a trade secret. It's Hua's bodyguard. How can they find here? How are we now?
Pushing, you made me do this.
Zhang.
I didn't expect Jiang Ru to be so werewolf, tiger poison, and not eat children. He ran away without even thinking of his own children. He ran not far to chase.
Xing, I know I was wrong. Please help me.
Save you. When you frame Nanqi in prison, you'll think of today's end. Handling clean is on.
The doctor said that you can go home for treatment this afternoon. I don't think it will take 3 months at this rate. You can walk normally.
Don't coax me. How can it be so fast?
Hua's group has not been leveled, and Waves has started again. With overseas medical group, collaboration confidential leaked, or will face tens of billions of breach of contract claims learned. The person who leaked the secret was Jiang Mao, former vice president of Hua's family. A few days ago, Jiang was wanted by the whole country for murder.
I heard that the board of directors of House are discussing. Let Huo Earn temporarily give up the position of group president.
It's all his answer.
I'm gonna take a call.
You go, I can be alone. Forgot something. Yak Xan, how are you?
Nanchi, you're a woman. You've ruined everything that belongs to me. I'll kill you.
You have today is your karma.
You shut up. If it weren't for you, I'd be Mrs. Hua.
Stop it! Are you alright? Go to hell. Why? Why? You can go to death for this woman and take her out of here. Sent to a mental hospital is.
Let me go. I'll call a doctor for your injury.
Are you concerned about me?
I don't want to owe you a life.
You don't owe me. And owe the child.
You all know.
Mr. Hua, this is the medical report of Miss Nan when she was imprisoned 2 years ago. She actually had children. It's our children. She was pregnant at the time. Arguably no longer meet the prison requirements. It was Miss He who tampered with it. The doctor bought it and forced Miss Nan to drink the abortion medicine. I'm sorry you have children.
What's the point of saying this now? Even if that kid wasn't killed by Yak Xan, and I won't give birth to him.
What did you say?
What makes you think? I will give birth to the child who killed his father's enemy.
Nanchi. Do you hate me so much?
Hate. Think about what you have done. I don't hate you. Do I still love you?
Pain.
You hurry to go.
Mr. Hua, what's wrong with you? Mr. Hua, Mr. Hua.
How is Mr. Hua? Severe coma. If you don't wake up tonight, you may be a vegetable. This Mr. Hua is really unlucky. I heard he was stabbed by his ex-fiancée. That knife is straight to the heart. I think he probably won't wake up.
Huojing. You should have been with your ungrateful father. Go to die together, my brother. Must let you die with dignity. It's you.
What are you looking at? Look at your eyeballs and dig them out for you.
You're okay, let you down. Miss Nan, you are here.
What did the doctor say?
The doctor said there was no harm to the vital, just a lot of blood loss. Need a good rest.
The scourge has left people like him for 1,000 years. How can you die easily?
Well, since it's okay, we'll go first.
Nanchi.
You still have things to do.
I have a way to catch Jang Ru and get into ambush. I can't believe you've joined forces to set up a bureau. Please enter the urn.
You killed so many people. Do you think you can escape the law? This is called Skynet's recovery without leakage.
I can't believe you've joined together to hurt me. Miss Nanta, have you forgotten? Huojing killed your father.
Nobody else killed my father. Are you Jang Ru?
Miss Nanta, you're really clear-headed. To help him speak. No more bullshit with him. You just said it was blood. Just want to give me a ride. What does that mean? Yo, aren't you smart? You will not guess Your good father Hua Shanhai. Ostensibly a model husband and a model father. But behind the scenes I have this bastard. That is to say, you and I are half-brothers.
Brother, why did you do everything possible? Hindering my investigation into his father's death.
You will not guess. Because he's the one who killed my father. What? He killed your father. That's his father, too. Well, isn't he? Patricide. You're not stupid. Unfortunately, it's been 15 years. If I had known that was the case, I should have sent you down early. And keep company with the old guy.
You can't leave. My mother is waiting for you at home. You must go and meet her.
You son, I've told you so many times. I'm married. I can't go with you to see your mother. Here, give you $200. Take it to dinner.
You killed your father with your own hands. You are really crazy.
Hua Shanhai it's more than deserved to die. My mother to the end. He did not even see the last side. A flimsy man like him. They don't deserve to live in this world. Feral and unrighteous. Why don't you take a look at this? There's no blood relationship between you and me. You're not my father's son. It can't be true. You're definitely lying to me. Your mother suffers from severe hypochondria. The so-called father is just a figment of her imagination. It's all just a white lie. No way. This can't be true. Yeah, I know. You're definitely lying to me. You're trying to excuse Hua Shanhai, aren't you? You're definitely lying to me. For 15 years, you've been first came close to my life. Using Yek Xin to break up my marriage. The framing indirectly killed Uncle Nan. Now everything is happening. You're ready to use one lie to make up a million lies, right? Ha, ha, ha. I actually did so many things. Ha, ha, ha. He seems really crazy. That's impossible. How could he not be my father? No, I killed someone for him. He ruined my whole life. How could it not be? Take him to the police station. How is it possible?
Dad. Your mastermind has finally been caught. Your spirit in heaven, this time can finally rest in peace.
Nanchi.
Grab the Jang Ru. From now on, you and I will not owe each other. We have nothing to talk about. Thanks. Feng Ling, let's go.
Wait.
What do you want to do? Just because we did the play for you doesn't mean Xiao Shi has forgiven you for what you did before. I am still the sentence before. Don't disturb Xiao Shi's life again.
Xiao Shi, is this your real idea?
Yes. Take good care of yourself, Mr. Hua. Henceforth, we two don't owe each other. Ling Feng, let's go.
Two do not owe. Mr. Hua, can I call a doctor? This hurts. It should be less than 1/10,000th of what I brought to her. Nanchi. Is she really not willing to forgive me? It seems that Miss Nan is determined. I'm talkative, but Mr. Hua. If you insist on trying to recover Miss Nan, it's not impossible. Sports events broadcast live after 5 years. Captain Lo Lingfeng of Team Lingfeng. For cities racing friendly again. And after a lot of turmoil, the Hua Group, its president Hu Yung also attended for the first time.
Ling Feng, wait. These are the bracelets my dad left me to keep me safe. Now I give it to you. I hope your every match will be safe in the future.
Thank you for the bracelet. I took it. Nanshi, if I win this race, can you promise me a wish?
Good.
I believe your lucky kiss is gone more than your lucky bracelet.
Come on.
Mr. Hua, are you alright? I remember that investors also have the right to participate. Hua, do you want this?
Oh my god, am I right? This is the Horn Group. Pushing came on.
Lo Lingfeng dared to compare.
This is my home court. Even if you win, you can't win.
Don't talk nonsense and ask if you are better.
Get in the car.
Three, two, one.
Wow, I can't imagine who's total technology. It's no worse than the Lolling Fang powder. God, Lu Daxia was at the last level. Is overtaking on corners too cool?
I asked you not to accept. Nanshi, I won.
I saw so much sweat.
Nanshi, you said if I won, you just grant me one wish. Nanshi, will you marry me?
Marry him, marry him, marry him.